It's so wonderful to bake bread. If you have ankylosing spondylitis and you're online, you've probably heard about this low starch diet. Well, here's what annoys me about the low starch diet, okay? There's there's not like great evidence for it. There's some evidence, there's like some small studies to the point where like if you talk to most rheumatologists about it, they'll be like, "Yeah, that might work. That might be something." And it's not like, they're like, "Oh, yeah, you should do that," or recommending to their patients from the start that you do that or anything. Um, and it's this huge life change, right? Another thing is, I feel like when I talk to people and get those anecdotes about like, yeah, it helped me so much. It really worked for me, right? I hear from people that the diet they had previously been using is not great. I don't run into a lot of people who had a really low inflammatory whole food diet and were on it for a good amount of time, and then from that they moved over to the low starch diet. And so when I hear people like, "Oh, it saved me, it's this miraculous thing," I think, well, was it the low starch diet, or was it the just moving off of those inflammatory foods, right? Well, either way, I have decided I am going to do an elimination diet. I had the worst flares of my life, and I was also in the hospital, and I couldn't take care of my wife and stay with her like I wanted to, um, because I was in so much pain. I just kept hitting a wall and had to leave, and it was really hard. And this is something I haven't tried, and I've had a lot of people talk to me about the low starch diet, and I think it's time I try it for real. Anyways, I am going to start with a adapted Mediterranean diet. I'll be eating more red meat and more dairy, but I'm going to also have it be gluten-free because I've done some research on that, and there's good evidence now that that is possibly helpful for ankylosing spondylitis. And I'm going to track my symptoms for 3 weeks on this new diet and see how I'm feeling. And from there, I will be moving over to the low starch diet so that we will have another anecdote of someone who has tried it in order. And I think even on the low starch diet, I will have other things I want to try eliminating as well, further from that. But we're going to go 3 weeks at a time. This is day 4 for me on this gluten-free Mediterranean diet. And I gotta tell you, I'm hitting those carb cravings. I'm hitting the wall, man. I love to bake bread so much.